a dateline that began in 1725 and proved that a dream worth living is worth writing about, and whatever you do, worth reading about, wherever you are, whoever you are. And worth talking about, arguing about. A dream is a tasty morsel, an armful of flowers, a chance to work, to be of use. A dream is people, all kinds, doing all kinds of work. A dream is living and loving, sitting around, shooting the breeze, a bird, being a family. And what it takes to be one. A dream is a child learning to walk. And people taking it easy after the day's work. A dream is the beginning of remembering, of growing up under the sun, of fun and laughter, of learning all kinds of things. A dream is the vision of life to come. And New Yorkers enjoy the dream, every moment of it. And each in his own way finds his pleasures under the sun. Finds in New York the magic that he looks for. There's time for lots of things. New York's a dream that's come to life. Everybody has a wonderful time when summer comes. The water's great, and New York's a small town in a big way. A sideshow, a free show, and all it takes is a walk or a subway ride to see the North Pole pass before your eyes. And Africa roars. And Asia looks wise. And everybody's happy, learning the zoological alphabet from A to zebra. For the price of some shoe leather, a bag of popcorn, a handful of peanuts, you've got the world on a string, and all you got to do is keep drifting along with the crowd, taking it all in, soaking it all up. Relax. You've heard it once, you've heard it a million times. New York's a fine place to visit, but millions of people live here, work here, play here, raise their children here, generation to generation, and pass along the thought that a dream is the biggest thing alive. A dream big enough to carry ships and men across the oceans of space and time, from the empires of the past bordering the Black Sea, the Adriatic, the Tyrrhenian, the Mediterranean, and all the ocean roadways, and the ships coursing west under a spread of canvas, a wind and a compass, never so real as the dream itself. Yet Columbus lost himself in a vision of silks and spices that hid a dream, and came home poor with half a world in his eyes that could not see the light of day, that ached the eyes of Verrazzano and Henry Hudson, who saw the future and the great river rise out of the primeval forests before their eyes. Now the dream rising clear out of the waters that gave the city its birth. Now they all come in, all the ships of steel, bearing the trade of all the world, here to this port, gateway to a city, a nation, a world. And from the lands and ports of all the world to all the lands and all the ports, the great city moves the riches of the earth into the holds of ships. And so the magic city, linked by air, rail, and truck to all parts of the nation and to all the parts of the world, this magic city exchanges for the products of a world, the products of a dream made real by a city and a nation, forever welcoming all to come and see for themselves the dream and its reality. Vital part of the reality is the people and the wonder that fills them of their own city, that keeps them on the move, forever discovering the city. The wonder, just another part of yesterday's reality to the young, not yet old enough to know the miracle of a dream kept young by those older than themselves. A dream whose people, buildings, and streets, whose every moment of life is sweet to be part of. And so the young in years and the young in heart, each learns and each relearns, like the explorers of the past, whether on ship or boat or even a ferry, that a little distance brings the shape of anything a little closer, even a dream. A dream is as real as the eyes that look on it, as big as the heart that feels it and is stirred by its wonder. As exciting as that moment when men first discovered that a dream is something you can shape and show to all who dare to look with open eyes and open heart and open mind. That a dream transforms even the dreamer and those who come after him. Life, liberty, and especially the pursuit of happiness is the dream that millions of New Yorkers enjoy each summer in their own city, in their own leisurely way. Playgrounds of the sun, and the most exciting, the most famous, Coney Island, whose sands fill to overflowing the dreams of children, whose waters moving half across the world sweep forward low enough to touch the toes of children, deep enough to embrace their laughter. Here in this vacation land, here on May 7, 1654, this land, once all meadow and marsh, was sold by the Canarsie tribe of Indians to the Dutch West India Company. Sold for wampum, guns, and powder, $15 worth. The neck of land Manahamung and the plot of land Nariok, the island called Coney. Where once the Indian tracked and hunted, today the place is filled with bathhouse barons, thimble riggers, clowns, and carnival cops, wondrous sounds to fill the ear, fantastic sights to fill the eye. A picture book that rocks with action, explodes with fun, that flies right on up to the top of the sky, then spreads itself all the way out, right on down to the ground. The happiness that millions pursue is found in Coney, for each according to his taste, to each according to his size, and none so small that can't fly high to grab for it on the wing. A world that spins with joy, with all the zest and best of life. For happiness is a place called Coney. It's a ride called the whip, the lash, the cyclone, shoot the chutes, the carousel and its Arabian steeds. It's a trip to the moon and the tunnel of love. It's a sideshow, stupendous, fantastic, absolutely marvelous, unbelievable, half man, half woman, and it's educational. Step right up, move a little closer, let the wee folk in the back get a peek, and all for the price of tell you what I'm gonna do. It's a cast of millions from sunny morning to blazing night. Here people hold back the night with their fun and love of life. At this wonderland, this fair